or they go to the corner where someone has an internet connection and they have someone do it for them. Those people, on occasion, have been known to enter people in the lottery more than once, or to use that photo several times, but with different names, different dates of birth. And our system catches that. They see the duplicates and they disqualify those duplicates immediately. So that's where the most people go wrong and end up disqualifying themselves from the diversity visa. But then there's the second process, the second step in the process, so which is to check if your entry was chosen. So this usually starts in about May of every year, and in order to check if you were selected in the lottery, you have to have the confirmation number for your DV entry. So the problem is so many people in Ghana pay somebody to enter the visa lottery for them, and then they forget to write down that confirmation number after they've been entered. If you have someone do that on your behalf and you don't have that confirmation number, then you have no way of knowing whether you were actually selected in the lottery. And we at the embassy, unfortunately, can't do anything to help you reclaim that confirmation number. Once someone else has it, then they can hold that number hostage, and there's nothing you can do except maybe pay them. And we've heard some really heartbreaking stories of people being asked to pay thousands of cedis just for the confirmation number, just to find out if they won.
Which is free.
Yeah, which is free. Just to find out if they've won the lottery, and even then they've been asked to pay even thousands of cedis more to find out when their visa interview is.
I don't know what happens after that, because I met somebody in Takrady, I think about a month ago, about this DV visa whole thing, and he was telling me that after they've been denied, they are not given enough opportunity to explain themselves, fair hearing and all that. What do you say about that?
I think some applicants definitely get frustrated, and I think the source of the frustration is that they don't understand the qualifications for the visa. Knowledge is power, so the best thing you can do is go online to the U.S. Embassy's website, go to the visa pages of the website, and learn about the qualifications for the visa. A lot of people don't understand why consular officers ask certain questions and not others. A typical complaint I hear is, oh, they didn't look at my documents. It's true. We actually don't look at documents very much. A lot of other embassies, when you apply for a visa to visit their country, require a lot of documents, but we don't do that. We actually like to just talk to the applicants to find out their reasons for going to the United States. So that's a little different than most other embassies, and if you arm yourself with that knowledge ahead of time, you'll be less frustrated and more likely to have a successful
What
visa
are some of the
interview.
critical things to look for on the form?
On which form?
I mean, the DV, there's definitely an application form.
I think if your listeners are going to remember one thing from this radio interview, I want them to remember they should enter the DV lottery themselves if possible.
All right.
They should go to the embassy website and read all of the information about how to qualify for the visa and what the visa process is, because knowledge is power. If the more you know, the less likely it is that a scammer will be able to take advantage of you, and the less likely it is you'll have an unsuccessful visa interview.
Is my marital status relevant to the application?
I would say if you're immigrating with a spouse or your children, we need to see evidence that those family relationships are genuine. And this is especially important in cases where you get married after you enter the DV lottery, but before your visa interview. But again, honesty is always the best policy. Tell us about your relationship, and as long as you can show us that the relationship is genuine, you shouldn't have a problem.
Okay. Can you please run us through the basics again, as well as how to avoid fraudsters who claim to do visa connections?
Absolutely. I want your listeners to remember 3 really important things to avoid getting scammed and to increase their chances of success with the visa process. First, if possible, enter the DV lottery yourself. It's free. It costs nothing, and it's easy. If you have someone do it for you, please write down your confirmation number. I want to say that one more time. Write down your confirmation number, because without your confirmation number, your information could be held hostage by a scammer, and the embassy won't be able to retrieve that for you. Second, Go to the embassy website and read all of the information about the DV program, including the rules and requirements. This knowledge is power, and the more you know, the less likely a scammer can take advantage of you. And finally, honesty is the best policy. Do not let a scammer or a communication man or a Goro boy or however you call it, don't let them complete your application or sell you any fake documents. False information on a visa application or submitting fake documents will disqualify you for the DV, and even worse, it could lead to a lifetime visa ban.
Okay, we hear America will deport a lot of Ghanaians back home and all that. I don't know if you can verify, if you can go into that for us. I don't know if Naomi will handle.
So are you referring to the visa restrictions that Ghana
yes, I mean,
is facing
if you
right
can
now?
go into the deportation issue.
Sure. No, thanks for the opportunity. So as your listeners probably know, back in February 4th, the United States was mandated to put visa restrictions on Ghana. They were very limited. It was because of an issue that we're having bilaterally between Ghana and the United States, because according to international protocols, whenever there are citizens in a country that for whatever reason have gone against immigration policy or staying for a long time in the United States, they're subject to deportation. And the responsibility of that government, of the citizen, is to issue travel documents. And what we were facing is that there was a huge delay in those travel documents, and it created a lot of complications. So as a result, the Department of Homeland Security and Department of State had to, unfortunately, institute visa restrictions. Now the good thing is that it does not affect, these restrictions do not affect most of your listenership. Because one, it's like domestic employees of folks that are officials living in the United States, so that's a very small number. And then on the other side, it's tourist visas, B1, B2 visas, for a small number of people who work for the government, either for the executive or legislative branch. And of those people that work for the executive or legislative branch, their spouses and dependent children under the age of 21. So this is where the confusion lies, because a lot of people don't know, or they don't associate their job with working for the government. So we see a lot of people like, oh, I'm a civil servant, I don't work for the government. We're like, yes, you do. I'm a professor at a state public university. I don't work for the government. I'm a lecturer. Yes, you do. So so that's where the confusion lies. And so with that restriction, if you qualify for the B1, B2 visa, the tourist visa, you'll still get the visa, but the validity is limited to 1 month, as opposed to a 5-year multiple visa. So that's where I think a lot of the confusion with your listeners have come in with the visa restrictions. Because a lot of times when they're applying for a visa, they don't automatically think, oh, I'm a lecturer at this public university, I probably need to plan that if I do get this visa, it will just be for 1 month, so I need to adjust my travel plans. Or I am a doctor or a nurse at a public hospital. Like there is a little bit of a issue with people not knowing they actually work for the government.
I'll look for another time. We'll come and we'll talk more about this visa restrictions and deportations and everything. Translation number.
Yo, medase. Woody kind and 1 year free US embassy about best try and hey. It's a beside when you are getting from a Doreen Maroney. Yeah, or our consular office. Now, why you Juma 10 years. Or experience or by August 2018, not to say a kakakra when you're a fibako. Na was so about Ghana, wedding cataquine, a fair worry tilapia nibi, weddy fuente, so a Ghana and you'll be free hakono. Na I was see a pediaman and a friend Doreen Mansa, Sansoni and Edi Fufui. Baku come here Naomi, Matter say on so press attache. Yet as a wonona or crea and some show, a Jumanas and some shon some so, a dema Doreen. Na what one Doreen the sham common say and was say DV lottery and I say visa de case visa lottery e Ghana hanumono afibia wo bia kwa to se nipa be se empem aduonum ebenya visa kwa e de akọ America abrochima mu na nya Ghana nko amai bi eka ho e na Captain Smart bisa ne say se obi e kwato visa form na wo de akọ akwaje visa ene say obi so fa ye lottery so e de akọ no se ye hwe woni ye hwe afitina ho bambo immigration immigration for wo mo hye da ho ne ya na etesen ene o si o visa lottery no de se wunya we ne pe wudem kwan bia so beko na ya na wo mu hia no kredie ne mum de wo ankasa be pesa obeko no de ya na enhye kakra eda ho ena wo kire mu se mum DV visa no de wo hia ne se obewene ena Captain Smart bisa ne se ye hu nsem bi wo social media na wo mo keka nsem bebre fa visa mo de ma DV visa no kra ye se tabo bi a mo de ato Ghana so nti enne so bi eka so opebi a ebe ya den ama no ena Doreen ebeka say ensam no nyane nyina na e nokre na so pasam no mu potietia ya tai call US embassy wo mo website a wo abefo ntentan kase no so no na wo pe visa ho nsam akọ visa page wonom ne kenkan no ma wo ho nyina ebema watiase ena Smart bisa ne say etiaden na bema ye yi obi afrim ya disqualify obi ena Doreen say October mu ene ebi akwanya no to ho ena ukwatena ho a wacha simadu simanum kosi simadu ntem na wasa wawie na wobi wo hono mu a ni mfoni a wotwa ye mfie miensa ni feche ni mfoni nyina to ena adwen se so bekwa America pade a samfoni na no de beko enti de bia samfoni na no de yesi ehu ni sa pe wati ena obi so ho
wasem no utie de pe
ena wase obi so wo hono mu a waye baako ewon kran kokodu kuma se ani nuanom ye no san ye bi kan ho eti waye double entry eno so ebeme ye yiwa frim ene obi wo nso a wanfoni baako ya na de bia de ye edi foforo de bia ansam foforo na atwero fa ho ene me ye adwuma won sentwurum ade a chia me ye mechanic ade a chia me pamade ni nyina sa wo ya ne sa wo mu hu sa wudenya kɔ hɔ no mu a bibia wo ye bia wo mu hu enti eno ne ma ye yi obi firi mu eno san ba ye no se na Captain Smart bi san na obi ba de ehunu ese me twiro me dia na sa me de me hu hye mu no ye gi mi tu mu ena Doreen e ka se eno no ya wo betimi ahwe akire no e wo memu na san ba ko e wo ho ne se obi ena twiro wudin no ana so obi ena de wo ho nsam no e hye visa lottery ni mu a e ba din kakra ma san se ya ye ma ye ahyensode no ma bi ye confirmation number ye wo senka wo kwa akohwehwe akire kwan no wo kwa wo bebo sa number no na se connection mine ana goro boy na bi nim sa Doreen titwi sa wo se goro boy se goro boys ena ye ma wo de a obetimi afa number no nti so hu sa edem ma wo pe na odi sika bi atutiri so wo se wo mati bebre amafo be kan rehosem na nipa na bobo kase bi se tue se sika no ma no wantua onfa ma enti obesra Ghana fo se enimde nyansa eso chen bibia enti ebe ya na wa akọ website ono akọ check lottery no sede ugina bresitie na wo manya e de ama eno se ya na nipa ne bebre enti ase Captain Smart bisa ne say obitimi ka sese oba America fo ho so opa visa ye nhwe ne document a wode baaye ena Doreen ka kire ne say enye saa o ya na ye no kasa no nkasa ho no nkomodie no ehia ye nchen krata na wode aba no na empempi no ya na nkasa na obekasa ni gina so bi na visa no benya anase wunya enti Captain Smart bisa say enti wo say ya ye nyeden eno say monko website ho na de wo ho eno ene beboa mu eti Captain Smart bisa say me marital status ana sesama ware ana me ware ye me mane mabusua sem na hu hia na ena Doreen mani mu aye say and to de bia ya na nya enu san so obi wo ho kra wo peso ye DV no na onware DV na chi no be ware ye so no kuredie ehu hia enti Smart bisa ne say ene kenkan ne mako say DV no mewra e de na menyo ena Doreen yi na no say wo ankasa kwatena computer nanim na fail form no nyina afei wi akọ US embassy website ho na kwankin kan bibia fa lottery no ho de atosom yensa no kurede honesty wose e no na hia pa ya na waye na wahweni ye yesa na utwa ntra wanhwe yi a unya visa nkwa America abrochima mu emu na Naomi ebelu ena Captain Smart bisa ne say ya titi bibi esa visa restrictions ese say Ghana for person kwa America say bi ebenya visa kwa yasem ena Naomi say eya mami enu ntam komodie bia enkoyi na enye obia eneka no na de waka ne say obi o ha ya ka say eya ban adwuma yefo nti obi adwen ne say se bia ye MPP fo nkwa ne ka wo mu ena osi bia na wo ye lecturer wo tra de university baabi wo ye adwuma ma ban
bia na oprapra krom oye adwuma e de ma assembly na ban de tuaka oye adwuma ma ban enti sa nipa ni nyina mu no e kam nemmom se bia me amete hayi abantua mekai me kwa enka me nemmom tete no nanka yebetimi ma me fotoka se wose 5 years multiple se no 5 year multiple no menya bosome ba kope ebre no so wose me san ba machi eno de kan obi ano no na se entesa na onya adwuma e ma aban anase bia onya aban adwuma ene visa no apply best bosome ba ko 1 month senka yebema obese efie num no.
All right then. Why are they? She said something about how you pronounce the Goro boys. You got it so right.
Good.
But there's one thing I was not able to ask. I want to ask now about who qualifies.
Sure, no problem. So the application process for the DV is not that much different than the regular immigration process, like I said. So in order to qualify for the DV, you have to show that you've completed secondary school, and you have to show that you have 2 years of work experience. Those are the only things that are different about the regular immigration process. You and your family need to pass a medical exam and show the consular officer that you'll be able to support yourself and your family when you move to the United States. The only mistakes we often see here is that, again, if people didn't fill out their own entry, we find that their application, when they come for their visa, is different than their entry information. For example, if your entry says you're single with no children, but you actually have 2 children when you come to apply for your visa, then you would be disqualified. So it's really important, again, that your DV entry be as accurate as possible, and if it's possible, you should do it yourself.
All right, Sasha.
Yo, enti nana smart bisa ne se edian ena ya ema ye yi nipa bi firi mu ena Doreen ne yi ano ena Doreen say se wo hwe enhye egina so edema visa no a ensunsun ye bia ni wadiki akasa no kurede anestie hu hia pa na ebia na obi ena kyerɛkyerɛ ho nsɛm ede hye ho nipa ne ka sa wuni ba ye kasa nso wo ma mienu ana ma miensa nti wo ankasa bedu sa obeje visa no ne ekubisa mu asɛm a asɛm a bɛka no ene de wo onkrata so no bɛbɔ abira afei e wo se wo ye obi a wa wie secondary school na kyesa anya hwe no nto so school wa ko bi no yes no aso bɛka akɔyɛ test medical test bɛkɔ akɔhwɛ wahoɔden omogye mu ahoɔden ahwɛ deɛ America for pɛ no sɛ unya etwa nko ade a ne wabusua mu kɔ ni nyinaa efi bia ne mu ho a mu betimi akɔ na nsonsono bia hyɛ da enim ɛfa oya nkyɛ sɛ wɔn asɛm no pɔten ni gyina no kuredie no so sɛ deɛ ebebisa no bɛyɛ pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ wano enkonkɔfom ɛwɔ deɛ watwerɛ wɔ nkrataa so no mu.
I'll pay for your lunch today.
She's earned it.
Thanks so much, Doreen, for coming this
Thank
morning.
You so much, Captain Smart.
Naomi, for also coming. Is there any other thing you would want to
Sure. I just wanted to let your listeners know where they can find more information. Our website is gh.usembassy.gov.
Okay.
And then you can also follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our handle is at US Embassy Ghana.
Okay.
And I just want to say, again, thank you for having me here, but I also want to reiterate what Naomi said. Please do go onto our website and read up on the diversity visa program. The next entry period is October, and like any great opportunity, it really pays to do your homework. So please read as much as you can about the program before you decide to enter.
All right, thanks once again for coming.